What's up, y'all? Second half of the game. We are here. Looks like we got a touchdown. I know my TV is probably behind, but looks like we got a touchdown. Oh my gosh, Tez Johnson, what a ladder or just alley-oops right over the guy. Dude probably was in I bet he was on the track team, dude. That was wow. Nice touchdown here. Finally. Let's digest this real quick. We got 25-yard line. Baker's been struggling this whole game. Gets it out to the side. Tez Johnson just literally hurdles over somebody. Gets a spin move into the end zone. That was absolutely incredible. Yo, what's up, Daniel? You got a touchdown here, and then they're going to make us watch it in the little infomercial. You got to go for 2 points here. I don't think they got it. Oh man. This Lions defense has just been incredible. No Brian Branch. Doesn't matter. All right, 9-14. We got a game now. Tez Johnson. So now everyone saw, anybody watching the first half, really, Mike Evans got injured, concussion, potential shoulder injury. But man, Baker's been absolutely struggling. Already taken a couple sacks. Shoot, I don't even know what's he at. 104 yards in the first so far in the game. 1 touchdown and interception. There's been some couple fumbles. It's just been crazy, man. The turnover's been nuts. It's been an interesting game. I wouldn't say that the Lions offense has been great. The defense, though, has been a different question, man. They've been unstoppable. It's nice to see Baker Mayfield go down and get a touchdown here after he struggled in the first half like that, because that was incredibly bad. But I did like seeing him struggle because I am going against him in a league where I really needed him to struggle. It's crazy to see somebody in a league that I'm playing against. He has Baker Mayfield, and then he has Lions defense. So I don't know. It just kind of affects your quarterback a little bit, and your defense. Your defense catches an interception. It literally just zeroes out. So no points for each side. That's interesting. Well, I guess your defense would get points, and then your quarterback would lose points, So your points would just zero out. What I needed really was Rachaad White to score a touchdown there. Then, Lions defense would have lost points, and then also Baker Mayfield would have got no points. But anybody else out there get affected by George Kittle with 0 points this week? That really hurt. Yeah, it sucks him coming back and literally them using him to block. He only got 2 targets, so there's that too. That affected me in that game, but it is what it is. Yeah, man, they go for 2 here. If anybody's watching the game on the 2-point conversion here, literally everybody's covered. There's nobody open. This defense is playing really, really on point. All right, let me get rid of that. They just play so many of these little random commercial things, and you're stuck watching these things, and I don't want to watch that. I go to Gamecast. All right, I think we're caught up now. Current drive, 2nd and 5. I know this is gonna be a little bit ahead of me. I'm watching it on Fubo. All right. 9-14. Let's see if Dan Gibbs, man, Gibbs has had a really big game too. He had that 80-yard touchdown, or it was like 90 yards. It was a huge run. 20. They said top speed was 22 miles an hour, which is fast. So Tez Johnson tonight, 3 catches, 45 yards and a touchdown. Week 6, 1 catch, 45 yards and a touchdown. Back-to-back weeks with a touchdown. He's probably gonna get a little bit more work too. With with Mike Evans getting hurt. Goff dumps it off. Who has the ball there? Oh, it looks like Laporta. So third down, about 1 yard, 2 yards maybe. Oh, 3rd and 2. They got to move the ball. Lions, it looked after the first couple scores, they just haven't been able to move the ball, and it's not been fun to watch. Defense, man, the defense has just been keeping them in the game. Let's see if they can score a touchdown here and keep this game interesting. Brock White gets a big catch and run. Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs, man, 127 yards on 13 carries and a touchdown. Man's had a huge game. Those holes are just ridiculous, man. So I'm actually a little bit behind, what's on screen here. So I'm gonna respond a little bit later or react. You'll see my reactions a little bit later than from what you see here on the screen. From ESPN, from their cast. But the holes that are being made, this offensive line is they are playing lights out as well. They're allowing some big holes for Gibbs to run through. So it looks like Gibbs gets another run here. That hole collapsed. I mean, the hole was open, and then it looks like he just kind of juked a couple times, and that's him slowing down at that point. I think the hole closed up on him. But man, this offensive line is definitely opening up some big holes. Baker on the sideline, just watching. Yeah, man, you got to be get out of that head, man. Just play football. Gibbs in the backfield, way back. Goff hikes the ball, dumps it off to Gibbs. Gibbs runs out way wide. It's gonna be a touch. Oh man, down at the 5. Big run. Catch. What's up, John? Dr. John Bush in the house. What's up, John? This is a big play. Dump out. Man, they've been using Gibbs for everything. Good tackle. Good open field tackle by Winfield here. Man. The Gibbs touchdown. Man, little reverse spin move. Choo! Jahmyr Gibbs, eat your heart out. Man, that was a nice little play. He like bounces off his lineman off Campbell, or bounces off his lineman, and then does its like back reverse spin move, rolls right into the end zone. That was very impressive. Jahmyr Gibbs is very, very impressive. So let's see what we got here for some stats. We got a sack from Smith and Barnes, one on each side. Man, Smith is having himself a game. 10 tackles, 7 of them solo, and 1 sack, man. Wow. So let me see. So Goff right now is 16 for 22, 228 yards, touchdown, interception, 102 passer rating, which is pretty damn good. Gibbs, 15 for 135 and 2 touchdowns, average 9. I mean, he had that huge 90-yard run, or 85 or whatever it was. It was huge. Oh, 78. So big run there. Goff's got some rushing yards. Montgomery is just not being used at all. So there's that. This is a big fall off for Montgomery. He's got 2 catches here, I guess. 18 yards. So, I mean, if anybody had to start Montgomery this week as a fill-in, I'm sorry, but this game is really going to affect. I mean, that's going to hurt. Let's see. Amon-Ra St. Brown's having a game, 87 yards and a touchdown, 5 catches. So 27 was his long. So I'm sure his over hit. If anybody took his over on his longest catch, I'm sure 27 was. I'm sure it was probably like 17 or something like that. So definitely hit. Gibbs, 3 catches for 82 yards. So he's got a nice little one there. He's having a good game. Man, he's having a huge game tonight. Laporta, 1 for 3, not doing much. So I guess that's kind of what's going on over on the Detroit side. Not much over there. Brock Wright's he's more of the tight end they're using tonight. 3 catches for 23 yards. All right, let's go over here on the Tampa side. John says after losing Evans, 17s, on 17s, I'm feeling sad, or I would have joy. Hey man, I feel you. It happens. This is fantasy football. It's you can be happy or you can be sad about it. You can let it affect you in that way, or you can kind of just enjoy football. Even though you're going to get a loss, you can still, enjoy the night. Can't let that affect you. We still got another game to go tonight. Cheers, everybody. Drinking some NA beer. And Corona makes a really good one. So, supporting anybody out there that's, not drinking. Like my guy Joe, he's been sober, and I'm very proud of him. So, yeah, if you want to be sober, it's still cool to be sober. He says, I hate this stuff. Yeah, it is what it is. It's just a game in the end. I guess, it's a game we all pay for, but, it's just a game. All right, let's kind of look here real quick on Tampa side. Actually, you know what? We will pop back over to the game, and then we'll come back and kind of review Tampa, what they're doing. So let's go into, all right. So 9-21, 4 minutes and 31 seconds in the third left. Got a whole fourth quarter to go after that. Man, Gibbs just bouncing off for that touchdown. Incredible, man. He's good. Rachaad White's got to step up, man. Three receptions, 3 yards. He's got to be running the ball too. He's not doing anything. It's like literally he gets like a yard or 2 yards or 3. Like he's not doing much tonight. Definitely proud of Joe, man. Sober life is hard. All right, let's see here. We got Baker Mayfield checking the play. Check. Changing up the play a little bit here. Hands the ball off to White. White gets a nice little rush here. I don't know what he did. He did this little weird little jump thing. Like, I don't know why he thought he was going to get through the tackle doing that. Use your arms, stiff arm, dude. 5-6 yard run here. Not great, man. I want to see Rashad White break off for a big one like Gibbs did. Just break off a 60-yarder. Score a touchdown. This defense, man, they just look really scary. Mayfield. Oh my goodness. Misses a Buka high. Three cornerbacks out there. Man. All right, so Igbuka gets out there and he gets open. Yeah, soon I think he got hurt. Hallett was there though. He could almost intercepted that. Man, Baker is really off tonight. He does not look great. I know it probably affected him a lot, when you get a player hurt, you don't that can really get in your head, but in all honesty, he's got some good receivers out there still. Yeah, Yasin, man, he let up. I think he got hurt. He's definitely limping to the sideline. Oof. Could be a calf strain. Yeah, they got an injury on the so I think there's a flag on the play too, so waiting on the flag. Literally, we're just waiting on the flag here. I think there was a penalty on the punter or the kicker. Ran out of bounds and came back. I don't know what they said. I wonder if he got the But anyways, the Lions got 5 extra yards off of that. So there's that. What's up, Wendy? Yeah, Mike Evans has had a good run, but he's getting up there in age. His body has just had it, He's been very reliable. But as we all know, you get to a certain age and then all of a sudden there's that cliff, and I guess this is that year where Evans has hit the cliff. What's up, best friend? I missed you. So John says Detroit has extremely home away bias. 1.4 or so to 1.0 is the no bias. FY Atlanta has extreme home bias this week versus Miami. Good stream defense. Anything against Miami is good. They look when your coach is calling out your quarterback and your quarterback is calling out players and coaches, you got an issue with the team. Love you, Wendy. All right, let's look real quick. I want to look at the stats. Where do they go? Box score. All right, so Baker is 15 for 25, not doing so hot. 104 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Ugh, not so good. Rashad White, 9 carries, 36 yards. His longest run is 7. Rashad White, man, he's just having a rough day. Three catches. I mean, if you're in PPR, awesome. But I mean, what is that? 6. Yeah, it's about 7 points right now for somebody you're having to start. I mean, it's a little bit, probably a little, what is it, about the same as David Montgomery? No, a little bit better, but yes, not good. Sean Tucker, I mean, this offense just is not doing anything. All right, Goff has to get rid of the ball. He's getting pressured a ton, has to throw it out of bounds. Yeah, this offense, man, it's just it looks like Baker is really off with his receivers. Yasin, man, he's back in the locker room. It looks like he was trying to come back out, and he had to come back off the field and go into the locker room. So he might be done for the game on Lions defense. Joey said we were talking about sobriety, and I said it's cool to be sober, and we said we're proud of you for being sober. It's a hard thing to do. All right, Goff hikes the ball. First down, Laporta. It's definitely a first down. Man, yeah, leaving points on your bench, man, that's rough. It hurts, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now. I took Swift out and put Kittle in because I thought that Kittle would have more opportunities, and Kittle got 0 and Swift got 20. So there's that. You have those days, and I'm probably gonna lose because of that. Sometimes you make bad decisions. It happens. Yeah, it's all day to day, Joe, man. The sobriety life is tough. Like I said, you got to try to find some alternatives. I gave up caffeine a long time ago too, so Goff dumps it off here to, is that Montgomery? Nope, Laporta again. He looks a little banged up there, but he's up and running off. I don't know if he's running off the field or not. They kind of panned off. He definitely looked like he was headed that way. 30 seconds here left in the third. 3rd and 2. Let's see if the Buccaneers can get a stop here. It looks like they did. Yeah, dude. I have not been able to find an alternative for alcohol, so I kind of stopped looking. But like I said, there have been some, like, I was a Modelo drinker, and I found a good alternative, Corona non-alcoholic. I mean, it's got 0.5%, so I guess there's still alcohol in it, but it's, technically considered non-alcoholic. But I don't have any I don't get any like side effects from it. I don't feel hungover or anything like I used to. It's kind of been nice. And with a lime, it still tastes like a Corona. So there's that. Yeah, dude, the Luke McCaffrey stuff this week. Oh my goodness. All the opportunity in the world. All the opportunity in the world. And 0 points. Yeah, I can understand the Caleb over Bo Nix. It's been a struggle with Nix. He's been so up and down and inconsistent. But he had a huge week. But is that really Bo Nix or is that really the defense they played? Right. It was an interesting week. You know, it's definitely been an interesting week for football. All right. Let's see. Yeah, dude, Rams like you haven't got to think like look at how bad the Jaguars played. What's up, Rick? The Jaguars played so bad and that affected every receiver, except for one, Travis Hunter, who nobody, would think would be the guy who goes off. But he had an absolute insane game. So there was that for him, and I'm happy for that for him. But Brian Thomas Jr., oh my goodness, what a bad year he has had. He's had one good game. Oh, the struggle with him has been absolutely real. Oh no, Joe, that really sucks. I'm sorry, bud. That hurts. All right, back from commercial break. Oh my goodness, Gibbs gets it. So this was pretty crazy. So we got a pitch off to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So Goff hikes it. We get a little bit of a little lateral or a pitch or a handoff to Amon-Ra St. Brown and then a pitch out to Gibbs. And it was just, Amon-Ra comes behind Gibbs as he was getting, tackled at the line and gives him a little shove to push him over. And that's how they get the first down. Yeah, Gibbs he's been a menace. All right, little dump off here to Khalif Raymond, I think. Yeah, like a couple yards. It looks like we got a David Montgomery run next, so we'll see what that looks like. Ooh, I like Gibbs, man. He's got the Jordan pink gloves on, like fuchsias. That's sick. So Goff is in the shotgun, sends Raymond in motion. Montgomery goes up the middle for like 2 yards. Yeah, I mean, we got 13 minutes, 35 seconds left. Baker's got to, I mean, they really got to try to get a stop here. If they can't get a stop, which it looks like they might have just got a stop, Baker's got to get in here and score a touchdown. I don't know why they went for 2. I think they just go for the extra point. You're at 10, you go up because now they have to go out and score a 2-point conversion to get within 3 if they. All right, so they were throwing it here. It looks like I want to say Amon-Ra St. Brown. Missed it right on the outside. They tried to throw it to the sideline and way overthrow. Goff has definitely looked. I don't know how his QBR is so good. All right, so Tampa's got the ball. I'm about to see the punt here. Little end over end. Fair catch at the 11-yard line. What Rick Avery says Tampa Bay is going to come back in the fourth quarter to win this game. I hope so because the Vikings are looking very lonely at the bottom of that. They're looking sad. Man, they look rough. Bottom of the division, looking rough. I don't know why the Vikings ever signed Carson Wentz. He's not good. Always throwing the ball behind everybody or overthrowing the ball. He does not look good. All right, let's look here a little bit at some other score. Let's go actually box score. I want to see some defense stuff. Let's get into some defense. So Tyke Hill, man, huge game. So 2 tackles for a loss, a sack. So I believe tackle for a loss is it 2 points? So 2-4 plus the sack, which I believe is 6 points. That's 10 points already. 8 solo tackles. I think Iggy does solos. If he does solos, I believe it's 2 points per solo, 1 point per tackle, or 1 point per assisted. So where were we at? 10, 26, 27, 28, 29. Man, whoo. Tyke Smith would be having a massive game right now. Yeah, I agree. I wish they would have kept Dimes. I don't know why they didn't. I was so mad. Because JJ is the guy. No, he wasn't ready. On the other side over here, Jack Campbell, man, he's only got 3 solos, so it's a little bit less here. 1 sack as well. So Jack Campbell has also probably got about a 20-point game, having a big game there. Also a QB hit, which is I think is another 2 points. Oh man, yeah, Tyke's over 30 points with a QB hit here. So big game for him on defense if you play IDP. I mean, anybody with 7 total. I mean, Antoine Winfield would be having a good game for you as a safety. Or I guess he would be playing cornerback or defensive back. So Kate Otten gets a big catch here from Baker. I guess we can go back to that now. Just kind of want to go through a little defense stuff because IDP is fun. No, we didn't want to keep Darnold. Darnold is in a system that works for him. You know, he would not work good with this system this year. Last year, everything just worked. The defensive line we had this past couple weeks would not have worked for him either. It's a lot of injuries that have happened that have affected the Vikings this year. They look really bad. But I mean, they stick in the games. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, the team doesn't look terrible. We're missing a quarterback, and we got to get a quarterback. All right, 12 minutes and 25 seconds left here. 2nd and 10. Let's see. Goff in the shotgun. Gets it to Ibuka. Probably about 6 yards. 3rd down. $12 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock. Still rolling. Clock is rolling. 3rd and 4. All right, here we go. Baker set. He's in the shotgun. Got White out to the left. Ibuka in motion out to the right. False start. Oh, illegal shift against Tampa. Yep, illegal shift on the offense. Yeah, Baker's having a rough night. Todd Bowles does not look happy. All right. Let's see. 4th down and 4. Looks like they didn't get it, but let's see what happens here. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. We got White out to the right. He dumps it off. Oh, Otten. Oh, they're still trying to review and see what happened here. So Otten caught the ball, and it looks like he extends his arms as he's getting tackled by Anzalone, and his knee is down, but it looks like the ball looks like it's right on that line. It's going to be close. Oh, it looks like they called it. Okay, so he did fumble it too. And then Tampa recovered it. I don't think this is a fumble either. So they're calling it a fumble. His knee is down. It's not a fumble. Then the ball causes the fumble anyway, so it shouldn't be a fumble. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. That I don't know why it'd be called a fumble anyways, because the ground caused the fumble. And maybe I don't know ball, but I'm pretty sure the ground can't cause a fumble. Yeah, Campbell's getting heated. Look, I'm getting red on the side. It still looks like a first where his knee is down. Man, it's close. It's definitely catch. It's really annoying listening to Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, man. They sound absolutely clueless talking about what's going on out there. It was so funny. So when Mike Evans got hurt, they were like, "Oh, we don't know what happened. I can't really tell why he's hurt. He's down, but I can't tell." It's like, what? You didn't watch the replay? They just showed his head smack off the ground, and his whole body goes limp. I'm like, that is a legit concussion. Yeah, he might have a hurt shoulder too, but oof, the way his head hits the ground, he's definitely going to be out next week. Poor guy, man. That looked rough. Whew. All right, let's get back. I want to look more into the defense here. I want to go over. I want to see Eric Hallett, man. Yeah, he's been all over the field tonight. 5 tackles tonight, 2 pass deflects. That's nice. Barnes, he's gotten a QB hit, 3 tackles, a sack, and a tackle for a loss, and a pass deflect. So Derek Barnes is having a really good night. Like I said, if you play IDP, that's a fun play there. Who else is having a fun night here? Vita Vea, I mean, nothing ridiculous. So 2 tackles. He's got the tackle for loss and 2 QB hits. So he's doing something. Yeah, Diaby. He's got 4 total tackles, a sack, 2 tackles for loss, and a QB hit, which would be obviously because of the sack. He's having a decent night. Let's see. Anybody else having a crazy, crazy night? I mean, Barnes, man, this is a fun night. But Campbell's having a huge night, and man, Tyke Smith just an absolute huge night for him. So let's see. What are they ruling it now? Because you might be ahead of me. Somebody might be, y'all might be ahead of me. So they lost the challenge and they upheld it. What? So it says Baker Mayfield pass short middle on Detroit challenged the pass completion ruling and the play was upheld. The ruling on the field stands. What? Okay, so okay, so I guess what just happened here is they reversed the chat, or the challenge was not. They gave the challenge basically back to Detroit and the timeout back to Detroit, and the ball was short, so it's Detroit's ball. All right, John. Talk to you later, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, so he was short. Yeah, so they're trying to talk to Todd Bowles on the sideline. He's heated. He definitely is short. Man, that was a great tackle by Anzalone. Yeah, great off it. Yeah, definitely a great great play by Otten. He tried. Gibbs up the middle for nothing. Vita Vea with another tackle. We don't need to see anything. Don't show us these little commercials. We don't need to see them, ESPN. Uh-oh. Looks like we got another Buccaneer down on the field. All right, 11 minutes and 20 seconds, second and 10. Another commercial break. We got injury timeout. All right. Get my charger. Man. Put a little background music on. Grab some soup. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a beer and some soup real quick. Got a quick break. My girl made butternut squash soup, all homemade. Pork roast. Yeah, so good. I'll tell you right now, marry someone that can cook. You'll be happy every day. All right, we're back. Goff scrambles and gets tackled. I don't think he got any yards either. Third and 10 for Detroit. You know, it'd be sweet. I want to see a pick six from Tampa. That would be awesome. All right, hikes the ball. Goff hikes the ball. Big deep pass and way overthrow. Misses Williams. Big stop by Tampa. 4th and 10. They're about to try a field goal from here. Jake Bates. Oh, looks like they made the. Wow, Jake Bates, huge field goal, 58-yarder. Huge field goal. Right down the middle. Oh, a little bit right. Oh, he hit the upright. And it goes in. Little doink action. Little doink action. Wow. Whoa, that was so close to not going in. That was, oh my gosh. You just said Dan Campbell's going to have cardiac arrest over there on the sidelines. Todd Bowles is pissed. He said, game over, man. 10 minutes left. There's still so much game left. He's got to play good football. Wow. Jake Bates. Consistency, man. All right. Bates is about to kick the ball off. Obviously, we see what happened, but I'll describe what happens here. Bates kicks it off. He keeps it in. I think it's Tez Johnson from the 1 gets it out to the 29. All right. Yeah, Baker's got to get to work now. Baker hikes the ball, in the shotgun, nice little pass to Cade Otton in the middle. Cade Otton gets about 8 to 9 yards after the catch. So that was a nice little catch there and run for Cade Otton, man. He's going to have to be the guy if he is still out there available on waivers. He's got to be someone you're picking up because there's Who's left? What happened? Rashad White, man, he's throwing it out there. You're not even looking around. Y'all sitting on the sideline, man. He's trying to put in work on that bike, see if he can get back in the game. All right, let's see what happens here. Get out, man. He's gonna be PPR guy. If you haven't started tonight, he's gonna be getting you some good points. All right, Baker gets away from a almost getting sacked, gets it out to K Dot again. K Dot gets it out to the 48-yard line. I guess it says the 50-yard line, so my mistake. Detroit's got someone down on the field again. Another guy from the secondary. Oh my goodness. Who got hurt? Oh man, that's friendly fire. That might be a concussion. Oh shoot. Mr. Wonderful.
Boop. Did you hear the boop?
Yep. Man, dude, this Lions defense keeps getting hurt. I mean, it doesn't matter. They've been playing so well. They got another guy out walking off. He's limping, so it's got to be a leg injury. 3rd and 2. I mean, you're probably going to be ahead of me, but
I am way ahead here.
I just been kind of doing the play-by-play after we see what happens on the screen here. So Baker's in the shotgun. Rashad White gets a little bit of a run. What is that one? Looks like he gets the first down here.
Baker's got to chill out. It's overthrowing dudes.
Yeah. He's doesn't look good. Holy sh! He's got he looks like Joe Milton out there, just one speed, incredibly fast. That dude can throw it 80 yards down the field, but ask him to throw it down 5 yards down the field. Ooh. It's like Brett Favre. Just going to hit you in the chest at 80 miles an hour, 180 miles an hour. Man, Baker looks bad. All right. I got 2nd and 10. Baker's the shotgun. Rashad White is out to the right. He steps back out to the left, throws it, almost intercepted. Flag on the play. Harper almost gets an interception there. Woo!
Holding on the offense. They declined it, I believe.
Yeah, penalty decline, 3rd down. Aiden Hutchinson getting held up. The dude is terrifying. Yeah, I do like the colors, black with the blue accents. So they get a first. Looks like they get a first down here to Tez. All right, Baker's in the shotgun. 3rd and 10 is what I've got right now. Rashad White is out to the left. Dumps it. Oh, wow, great catch there by Tez. Man, he's having a game. They're moving the ball now. I need Rashad White to run in a touchdown.
He just he catches a dump off. Oh, ball's out. Oh, that's not good. I actually think that they retained it though.
Man, Aiden is so he's so good. Baker Mayfield. Oh man. All right, so Baker Mayfield gets pretty much sacked, fumbles the ball. Ball gets kicked forward about 3 yards. And I think you're right. I think Tampa falls on it.
The Detroit guy had it in his hands and it slipped right out. I don't know how Detroit doesn't recover that, but still Tampa ball 3rd and 5.
Wow, Baker. Oh my goodness. Terrible. That's a fumble on Baker. Should be a fumble.
I think somebody said there's a timeout. Looks like they're going to review it. Well, not review it, but have a chance to see if they want to challenge it. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you said challenging the ruling on the play.
I don't know what he's challenging. Maybe the spot. Who knows? If it was a catch. No, it wasn't a catch. It was just a straight up fumble.
It should be a fumble. I mean, it's a fumble regardless. It should be against that. So, in most fantasy leagues, it would be a fumble against Baker, but the ball was recovered, so it wouldn't be a fumble loss. I don't know if you play in leagues where you get, subtracted points for a fumble, even though it was recovered. Yeah, I think Wirfs gets that ball. I think it's going to be Tampa's ball. Oh my gosh, how do you miss? That ball is right in your hands. He's like, no. Bro jumps on it, gets the ball in his hands, and it goes, nope. Slides it right out. And you can see the look on his face like, no, come back. Baker's just looks like terrified as the ball goes out. He's like, not again. Okay, so it says fumble recovery.
So it's 3rd and 5. I think I don't know what happened. I didn't have.
Baker Mayfield sacked at Detroit 37 -5. Fumbles recovered by Tampa Wirfs. Challenge loose ball recovery ruling and play was upheld.
Yeah, 3rd and 5.
Stands.
3rd and 5. They got empty. No longer empty backfield. They just motioned over. Oh. Hutchinson gets in there, makes a play, and now it's 4th down.
You gotta kick a field goal here, regardless. You gotta get any kind of points you can get. It doesn't matter what you do, score points.
So when you
a lot of time on the field.
Earlier, I heard you say you didn't know why they went for 2, but it was.
I don't think that early in the game you do.
No, it didn't matter. Eventually, well, yeah, I guess eventually they have to, but.
Well, they wouldn't have had to. They had to the next. If they would have scored in the last drive, they would have had to go for 2 because they missed that. But if they wouldn't have, if they would have gone for 1, then they would only have been. Then if they would have been within 3, because it was 21 points, 21-9. But if they would have went for it, it would have been 21-10, right? Then if they would have scored again, it would have been 21-17. Then you're within Well, I guess you're within
You
4.
you still need you still need
Yeah, I guess you get the 2 there.
yeah, you
I,
do.
I don't think you go for it that early. I think you just get whatever your points
You normally you don't, but in there's like certain instances where you do, and that was one of the scores where like later in the game it could backfire if you didn't go for 2 there. So
Oh, so they ended up getting first down. I missed that. So second down, what do they get?
2nd and 8.
They have not run the ball barely at all.
Oh, he had him. He overthrew him again. That should have been a touchdown.
Baker's in the shotgun, pointing out left. We got Rashad Wright. Sends. Who's 17? Tez is 15. He overthrew Tez. Who's 17?
The other Johnson, maybe, or Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard might be 17.
Yeah, you're right. 4th and 5. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. If it's me, I kick a field goal here. I mean,
It ain't gonna do nothing.
You gotta go for it, but I think they've just wasted so much time. They just waste. I feel like they have wasted so much time.
The way Gibbs been running the ball, you can't take 3 points there.
Who has had the ball more for time of possession?
It's probably close, but I think maybe Detroit by a little bit.
All right. I just thought because of how much Gibbs has been running them, but like just, I guess that eats up a lot of time.
Rick is out. He's got to go watch his Seahawks.
Oh yeah, let's go see. Oh, what pass interference? Damn, let's get a rushing touchdown here. Be sick.
Right at this point, we're just rooting for fantasy points for our Tampa Bay players.
Well, I'm playing against a guy who started. I don't know how. I'm sorry, this is not smart in my mind, but he started Baker Mayfield and Detroit Lions defense.
Yeah, that's usually not a good play.
So for me, if Rashad White scores a touchdown, his defense loses points, and Baker Mayfield scores no points. So that would be great. But what really sucks is when Baker Mayfield throws an interception, it's like basically 0 points, but it doesn't hurt him, you know? It's like, damn it. So it's kind of a safety net for like mistakes like that. Baker's getting bumped in the backfield. Sterling Shepard gets about 3. Was it 2nd and 8?
Yep. Empty backfield coming up. Back to pass, throws it to the end zone, and this time it's underthrown. I thought it was about to say touchdown, but then the ball just kept hanging in the air.
I just don't understand. Why aren't they just try to run the ball instead? Like Baker's doing nothing. Oh my gosh, almost an interception.
It's a nice play, actually. Wasn't that much underthrown, but
no, I don't think it was underthrown. I think it was a great defensive play. He leaped, he dove. The guy was in the air forever, like Michael Jordan. Great play. That was right in the Brett. That was in the numbers.
Rashad White just dropped a touchdown pass. It was good. It was good defense, though. It wasn't just a straight up drop. But
like I said, man, this defense, the Lions defense has been. Whew. I don't think that's a touchdown though. He's pretty. I don't know if he would have got 2 feet in. Jack Campbell, man, he's had a huge game. Huge game. All right, what have they get a first down? Oh no, they stopped him. Damn.
Yeah, I think that'll do it. Go. How's the pick'ems
Oh my
look?
gosh.
I haven't checked the pick'ems. How am I doing on that?
That's almost 3 interceptions right here at the end of the game.
Mayfield was way off today.
All right, what are my chances? I got Nico Collins. I'm down 80 to 9, 80 to. How'd I get 90? All right, I'm down by 10 points. He's got Kenneth Walker and I got Nico Collins. What do you think the odds are?
I like your odds because Kenneth Walker has been trashed this year.
Oh man, George Kittle just destroyed me.
Greg did me all the favors in the world, and I might lose to him because Mike Evans got hurt.
Yeah, Greg did you a lot of favors.
I looked at it. I looked yesterday, and I was like,
Tyler Warren on the bench.
"Yeah, why the fuck does he have Ty Warren on the bench?"
I love you, Greg, but man, I don't know if I could sit. I don't even know if I'm sitting him for if Kittle's healthy.
He played ETN. I was like, I gotta get rid of ETN. As soon as Greg took over that team, I was like, oh shit, I can get Barkley finally.
No, Brissett, man. I'm glad Brissett played well for him. But yeah, I can't sit Tyler Warren. He was probably one of my best picks in Scott Fishbowl. I got him in the 10th round or the 8th or 9th round. And he's been huge. I mean, I'm not doing great in Scott Fishbowl, but
my team had a huge week this week, and I left Gadsden on the bench. If I played Gadsden scored, let me see, 50.9. I have Woody Mox going tonight. But if I played Gadsden over Mason Taylor, we'll say, that would have been an extra 35 points. Right now I have 306. So I would have 341 with Woody Mox to play. I'm doing pretty good. I'll be 11-3 after this week.
oh, it looks like Tampa's going to get a ball back here. And you're going to get some. Well, now I might not win because he's going to get some extra bonus points here for end of fourth quarter catch up nonsense.
Who's he got? Baker Mayfield? He might throw a pick.
Yeah, but to Detroit, who he has on defense. I mean.
Jesus Christ, because I drafted Jackson Dot and I picked up Joe Flacco back in week 2 and I never cut him. Remember when he got a couple of starts? And then he ended up on Cincinnati. I have 4 quarterbacks in Scott Fish.
Oh, damn.
Jackson Dot, Dak Prescott, Joe Flacco, and Danny Dimes. Geez, even Brashad Smith scored 30 points in Scott Fish. My team is deep.
Let me look at mine.
McBride 56.4. Jesus. Jacoby Brissett with Trey McBride. Man, Trey McBride is actually worth his draft cost.
Oh yeah.
With Jacoby Brissett at quarterback.
Yeah, I got Jahmyr Gibbs and in Scott Fish, and he put up 55 tonight.
Nice.
Herbert 47.9. Justin Herbert.
Oh shit, I'm going against Gibbs, but it doesn't matter because I'm up by 50 still. 55.8 for Gibbs.
Yeah, you know, now we get the garbage time, which I hate. I got to go get garbage time points. That's shitty.
We might get the fumble.
Doesn't matter. He's got the Lions, so it doesn't like they get the recovery.
Oh shit, I forgot I had the Texans defense. I'm not going to lose to Greg. Not unless Seattle goes nuts.
Sacked.
Mike Evans, Jamison Williams, George Kittle, and Luke McCaffrey all gave us zeros this week.
Yeah, it's not good.
Absolutely insane. I might just cut Luke McCaffrey out of spite. Give me a zero, you're fired.
Yeah, I would.
I should have listened to Dustin. He told me I was galaxy brain in it too.
I mean, opportunity. Big opportunity. Huge opportunity. Oh, terrible garbage time.
Turnover on downs, though. They don't get the first half.
I know, but Lions got a sack, so there's garbage time for that. So that's a point. Baker Mayfield got another 25 yards, so that's a point. Just little extra points he's getting. This game's pretty much over now. See if they can run the ball out, or they're going to give them the ball back for more garbage time bull.
It's been over. What do we get if we win the pick'em pool? Anything?
Nothing. It was just for fun.
Free stickers?
I'll send you free stickers if you want them.
Yeah, because where I walk around the lake 3.5 miles, and there's a pot where there's like a guardrail to keep from the cars hitting you, and there's like little posts. I want to stick them on like every like 15 or 20 of the posts. so that people see it when they walk. A lot of people walk that lake. So
You're in third right now.
yeah, how do you guys let that happen? I suck. I suck at the pick'ems.
I missed a couple. I missed a couple.
The professor's building a gap over here. So
He's been, man. He's been in first pretty much the whole time. I need Nico Collins to just have a huge day.
Which of these to be a little less expensive?
Check out the hours. They go great with the hydrangeas below.
Will this last till Saturday?
Yeah, they should last until Saturday if they're drinking water.
Is game over?
no, it's a commercial.
Here's Crystal Flair.
With over 1,000 new arrivals, coziness should increase.
I know I can hear yours is so loud. Your TV is so loud. I can hear it through the mic.
Is
So
it?
loud. Yeah. I can hear the commercials perfectly from yours.
It's Burger King commercial right now. Can you still hear it?
Yeah, Burger King.
No, there's a new one. I lowered the volume.
I can hear something. Yeah. Somebody yelling about something. Oh, now I know who was yelling. Terry Crews.
I like them in. Is it next Friday?
Yeah, it's Friday after next. That's the
Right.
first.
Yeah.
I like him in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The show is so funny.
Was that Cat Williams? He's good in that movie too.
Oh yeah.
So I think the Houston game started already, right?
That started. Looks like damn. Seahawks already in the red zone. Ooh. Lions get us in week 9. They're probably gonna beat us.
Seattle got a 3-1 lead over the Blue Jays in Game 7. What the hell channel is the game on? NFL Network?
I don't know.
No. ESPN. No.
Probably on.
It is on ESPN, but they're not showing it yet because the Lions game is still on. That's stupid. The fucking Lions game is on 8:04. No. I don't know. They got the Lions game on 2 different channels. Yeah.
Game over.
218 scrimmage yards and 2 touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That touchdown run was nice too.
So it looks like Seahawks scored 7-0. Dang, Charbonnet, 1 carry, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. So he took that away from Kenneth Walker. Love it. Now I need Nico to do something, or I don't need a 0 from him tonight too. CJ Stroud, man, he might be a bust.
I don't know. I think he's game script dependent.
I think he's just going to be a good enough NFL quarterback.
When they when the other team builds a lead and they have to play catch up, he usually turns in a good fantasy line. And when the Texans are winning, it's usually opposite.
Did Darren Waller get hurt during the game? Miami?
Yes. Pectoral. And he did not return.
All right, so Houston has the ball now.
Yeah, it's Woody Mock's time because they're losing. You got Lewis Riddick, Chris Fowler, and Dan Orlovsky. Slight upgrade from the last game. Second and 8. CJ Stroud in shotgun. Snap to dump off to Woody Mox, it looks like. Gets about 8 or 9. 7. No, he didn't get 8 because it would have been a first down.
Yeah, Woody looks pretty good, man. Pretty fun to watch. One thing I don't like though is I don't see Nico Collins getting any targets.
Steve is pissed. He's got a ton of Kenny Walker. You put Chubb's cheese ball TDs from Walker. The new Jamal Williams.
We'll watch a couple drives here and then we'll get out of here. I got dishes to do.
I have to do a show sheet for tomorrow night. We got Rachel coming on.
Oh, I got to get your graphic made too. Yeah.
We're probably going to go over all the week 8 buys, what we can do about some fill-ins, some waiver wire targets. I'll probably ask her about to give me a handful of players that she thinks is trending up from here on out, and then a couple of players she thinks that is trending down from here on out. And I don't know, maybe I'll mix in a couple of IDP questions because isn't she in first place in the Kings Classic?
Yeah, it's her first year too. She did well.
But she's already had the personal interview from Thursday Checkdown earlier this year, so I don't think I'm going to do any of that. But
It's a tough league.
Right? It's what, her and Gary at the top. Okay, you got Gary
I
Davenport.
can look real quick.
The hardest part about IDP is knowing when not to start an IDP player.
The hardest part is we don't have IR in this, and like when you lose players, and you have to start certain amount of players per position. Let's see.
Right, but there's like certain matchups where like a consistent IDP player should be benched, and it's got to do with like the schemes and like the game plan, the game script and stuff. It's really hard to figure that part of the game out. We got to do like a shit ton of research week to week.
Yeah, like in this league, I had lost CD Lamb for a little bit. Let's see who else.
Like for instance, Daniel Hunter.
Warner. I lost my best linebacker, Fred Warner. Like that hurt. Van Ginkel got hurt. I lost CD Lamb for a little bit. Like the injuries have really affected me. Oh, Aaron Jones. Like I've lost so many players, it doesn't even matter. Like people have been hurt for me, so I've just had to literally been trying to find people because I'm not dropping players when they come back. So it's really affected me with injuries.
Oh, mine's going to come down to the wire, my FF7's matchup. Jesus Christ, my opponent had Tua get him a -9. Holy shit, I've never seen a score that bad out of a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
-9. Yeah, it is Daniel Hunter. How do you know when to start a guy and sit a guy? Okay, he's got 5. Yeah, he didn't even play. Oh no, he hasn't been on the field yet, but he's a defensive lineman for Houston. He's actually a linebacker hybrid.
You gotta understand. So if players are out, so if certain players are out, certain players will move around the field and move into different positions, or certain players will get opportunities. And
right, he's got an 8, a 27, a 2, and a 26, and then a 0.
Well, maybe a player came back and then he had to step back into a different place. He's not getting a lot of.
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot of week to week paying attention. And then what's the other one that dudded me this week that's been killing it? Chavari How do you pronounce his first name? Chamari Connor, defensive back for the Chiefs.
He had a couple of big weeks. I know that.
He's played his snap percent went down. I think he sat in the fourth quarter during garbage time. That's probably half the reason.
Dude, Charbonnet is getting a little bit more work than Walker is tonight.
And then you factor in that Jacoby Myers was out, Brock Bowers was out. They didn't have a lot of passing weapons. Maybe you didn't see a lot of targets, so you didn't get tackle opportunities. But it's like hard to sniff. It's like hard to sniff that out.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. It's IDP is tough. Like, I think there's going to be a couple of leagues like some that I'm going to probably move on from this year to try to focus more on some of these bigger leagues. Like, I just have too many leagues to be focusing on. So the IDP, the Kings Classic, is literally it was 34 rounds in our draft was.
Right.
So and you have to start 21 players. So it's not easy, man. A lot of prep too, probably for the draft. I didn't prep enough for that draft, I'll tell you, because it's at first there's like no timer, but then all of a sudden when you get to like the 16th or 17th round, then it's like a minute and a half timer, and it's like fuck. So if you're not really ahead for research on deep players for IDP, you're kind of screwed.
You're just basically throwing dots, right?
Well, yeah, I mean at that point, but
no, I'm not saying by the skill of the players. It's just because you're not prepared, so you're like,
yeah. I mean, by that point, I'm going in and trying to do a little bit of research as I can, but players come off, and I'm not a great MFL drafter either.
Yeah, I absolutely hate that website. It's got it's good for research. It's got a lot of info on it, and it breaks it down really nice. Like you can filter out but just like you got to click this and then click that and then line this up with that. And
yeah, it's a lot of
yeah.
Dude, Kenneth Walker runs from sideline to sideline more than he does, from end zone to end zone. Like
he's not the greatest in between the tackle runner.
I feel like he used to be,
and that's why Shabs gets as many carries as he does. Walker is like a Todd Gurley type of runner. He's gonna have the blocking scheme happen, and then he's gonna use his vision to decide where to go. He's a good inside out runner. Is that the best way to describe that?
So, what do you think if Miami, if Seattle comes calling for like Davon Achane, do you think him and Charbonnet would work good together? If they traded Kenneth Walker and a pick?
Yeah, probably.
I think they'd work really great together.
Seattle's offensive line is pretty good. With the
and Walker stopped in the backfield for a loss. He looks not good. The Nico Collins 0 is gonna screw away. Aston Genty, another dead end this week. Man, that team is terrible.
I got a dynasty team that's 1-5. I joined it's actually a really, really tough dynasty league. It's like some serious dynasty players. I got invited from JD from the GOAT District and Dan Williamson. And my team is like the last couple of weeks have put together solid weeks. And I have a shit ton, like next year my team's going to be competitive, and I have Devontae Adams rostered. I actually scored over 200 points this week, and I end up beating a team that's 5-1.
Nice. That's always nice.
But I'm thinking that I need to trade Devontae Adams for like a draft picks, because this year is
I would.
before, you know what I mean, while his value is high.
Oh, big tackle. They're going to throw a flag on that. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you can't do that.
And I just lost Jaden Daniels again, so I'm down to one quarterback again. Bo Nix. It's a super flex league.
Oh my goodness! Did you see this tackle?
Yep, he stood him up.
It doesn't look that bad in slow motion when they show it. It was way more aggressive in fast motion. But you can't do that. He's out of bounds.
Surprised
like a rag doll.
Surprised he held onto the ball. I think it's the end of the first quarter. I don't think they get this play off.
So one thing Sam Darnold's really good at is wasting time. Like really good at.
Wow, they did snap it. Wow, I'm surprised. Touchdown, JSN.
I love that.
I do too.
I got him and Scott Fish.
This hurts.
Oh, penalty. Can't dunk on shit, Juju. What a dummy. You can't do that. Who's think he's Jimmy Graham? The one Seahawks jersey I have is a Jimmy Graham jersey. Jimmy Grandpa.
He hung on it too for a second.
Yeah, you can't do that because it fucks. They have to like recalibrate it now. That's the whole reason for the penalty.
Oh wow, Mike Evans suffered a broken collarbone.
Damn.
Just got the notification.
He's out for the season.
That poor bastard's always in pain.
Done. All right. I guess on that note, let's get out of here.
All right.
You got Tootsie Pop tomorrow. So we got Aces up tomorrow.
Yep. 8 p.m. Eastern.
And then we got Snap Crackle Pop at 7 p.m. Eastern?
Yep. I'll be on next week, not this week. Next week I'm doing Snap Crackle Pop and Black and Blue for Greg.
Oh yeah, he's leaving for I have to call him. He's going to Japan, he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should call him. I'll call him tomorrow. All right. We're out of here. Appreciate everyone coming to hang out. Good game there for the Lions. They get a victory. And looks like Seattle is on the way to their victory. So, on that note, peace out, all.
All right.